Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for something a little bit new. That's right, by a little bit new I mean a lot of bit new. I mean, blowing my mind new. We are going to be doing the CW4, or Creeper World 4, PF Beta from Vertu. I've played the first map because it's a story map and I just want to see what the story was about. We are going to be playing this just to read the story, but this is completely uninteractive, not interactable. So it's just a story. A new journey is beginning. If it doesn't get instantly destroyed before it starts, of course. This is the prologue. No gameplay will occur here. It is here where the MHQ Odin was constructed, and a team of desperate military leaders of a fallen empire hope for a future. There we go. So let's see what it's about. I think this is already starting off amazing. This is crazy to me. Welcome, Admiral. Glad you can join us for the docking of the Rift Lab to the mobile headquarters Odin. We shall get you into a Rift Lab before docking. He is quite the ship. He sure is. He is designed to be a mobile headquarters for everything an Admiral's fleet needs. Able to essentially be an entire military operations center, bringing all the command with you. The ultimate logistics combat ship and our last hope as a society ourselves. If all else fails, Odin will carry the memories of our now fallen civilization. Yeah, any word on the Vertu situation? Yes. They will be on top of us shortly. The Vertu menace has rampaged through everything. Entire fleets destroyed by only a fleet of frigates. The only option is to run, which is the purpose of the Odin, at least for now. Blast. Thought we would have had more time on my based on my ETA here. Guess the ceremony will have to be cancelled. Have the citizens already been evacuated? Oh my gosh. Full evacuation was a success weeks ago. They are currently fleeing into Allied space with military escorts. They should arrive within a few days. Hopefully the Allies can think of a way to combat the Vertu menace. The age of corporations is over. Damn. If only we did not send in that nonsense. They were heroes. Even if they provided Vertu, provoked Vertu into action at Nexius. The information they found there, the technology, and the early warning dwarves the fortune we would have yielded if they never came back. They are why the Odin exists. They are why the entire evacuation of corporate was a flawless success. Now get this lab onto that ship. It's time for us to leave and begin our mission. Roger that, sir. Beginning Rift Lab docking now. Sadly, we won't be briefing you on the Odin's capabilities in tandem with the Rift Lab, so you'll have to get going ASAP. Well, great. Luckily, Vertu will give us the swiftest death to those who oppose them. May you and all the men and women here have a smooth departure to the afterlife. May their sacrifices for the Odin's construction bring a revolution against the Vertu menace. Woo! There we go. So, look at all of this. We got a Rift Lab flying in. It's coming over here. A Rift Lab needs to be docked for control of Odin. Currently in automatic mode. So this is our Odin. We got ships. All right, Admiral. Doom looms over us. This Vertu base has proven very handy. And you forever have a gratefulness, even in death, for obtaining it. And for the construction of Odin. Godspeed. Revving up the engines now. So, this is just a glimpse at what is to come. Look at all that. I mean, I don't understand. Look at just ships fly. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. We have an energy collector here, which collects energy from an energy source. I'm guessing that's an energy source too. Particle fluid things. Energy sources can have energy collectors built of them by a lathe turret system. Ships that, like the lathe, have one. The energy collectors can recharge. Ooh, turn that on. Admiral, Vertu frigates are closing in our position. They have entered our radar range. They will be here shortly. Get out of here! What do you think I'm doing? Drinking overpriced trash tea? The reactor management system crashed and are rebooting to the actual version. We will be cutting this close. Come on, don't fail us now. Alright, so we need to get this pup. We need to get our butts out of here. Ooh, we see things. Oh, things are dancing around. What is going on over here? Holy moly. Alright, we're gonna view this from afar. We have turned our defensive ships on. They have no AI, so they can only just sit there. We're meant to deter pirates and marauders, but at least shoot. It's so hopeless to even have them fire. But we won't go silent, even if it's in vain. We may even take out one, maybe just one. Acknowledge. reactors and engines warming up. We may just make it out. Engineering, get on the triple on getting engines hot. Even if the reactors aren't ready, movement first. Get us out of here ASAP. Woo. Give them hell, boys. Even if you are just AI, we'll have some power. Engines hot. Or engines hot. Jump systems charging. I mean, this is Creeper World 4. What is happening? Like, how wild is this already? This is just the prologue. Oh, jeez, it's so cool. Oh, look at him go. Oh, look at us. We're firing our big shots. Admiral, we're taking fire. Damage controls dispatched, but they've been chosen. We jump! And we jumped. Okay. Woo! We made it out. These are the frigates. Look at them. They're gorgeous. By the way, this is the bloom effect that is making them so bloomy. Please let me know what you think. I do like the effect, and Vertu suggested to turn it on, but if this is annoying for videos, please let me know, and I will adjust accordingly. So that was the prologue, which we did in a timely fashion. Let's move on to the first actual mission. We might be able to get through two. We shall see. The first one is definitely pretty quick. So, after the escape, the campaign begins. Current objective, survive and thrive. There we go. Let's survive and thrive. I did just check out the start just to make sure I understood what was going on. Just a basic understanding, but jump completed, Admiral. Acknowledge. Engineering status report. Although we were able to jump before the reactor got hot and the engines in full swing, it has obviously come at a cost. Jump capabilities have been completely stripped from the Odin for extended periods of time. We will have to divert all power and resources into preparing a jump in order to conduct one. This will leave the Odin extremely vulnerable and unable to command our drone ships, so we must eliminate all threats in the system before we can jump. Acknowledged. As much as it would have helped getting additional control capabilities onto the Odin, we just did not have the time. 4 passive radar systems is all we have, so we can only manage 4 drone ships at one time. Now that we have many ship types, not that we have many ship types in the first place. Currently, all we have is 2 destroyers and a lathe in our build schematic database. Although I think we have infinite destroyers because they're schematics. Maybe resources? I don't know. But we can only control 2 and 1 lathe, maybe. I'll give him that. Odin will have to do some lifting for us to get by until we get a proper fleet into the database. Hopefully we can find some ruined military bases. Odin is equipped with salvaging systems to recover data, ships, stations, all the like, so as long as it's reasonable. Odin was built with great intentions of an in-service upgrade. What course do you want us to aim for? Or what course shall we aim towards, Admiral? Holy moly. I know a few nearby systems where corporate stash military bases. We'll be heading to them first to see what we can add to the Odin. Preferably an active radar module to replace our passive radar and make our fleet command capacity much larger for now. For now, secure the system and then jump to redacted within previous corporate space. Now we are only scratching the surface of those ruined sectors. Expect light resistance for now. Dismissed. Alright, so here is our first map. Let's turn on our side. We are in deepest, darkest space as we can see. How cool is that? I mean, it's just black. You know, if we go over, we can't go all the way over. Oh, yeah, look at that, just black. I've never actually seen just a pure black background. I didn't even know you could do that. So that's wild already, and it's just a black background. We have these particle emitters, and these are emitting 1 a second. This is 1 a second, 1 a second, or 1.67 a second. So that one's emitting more, it looks like. 1 a second, and 0.5 a second. Now particles, I believe, are the particle fleet help interface. So let's just take a look at what they do real quick. Particle emitters can only be destroyed by the lathe turret system. Ships like the lathe and Odin have one. So only the lathe and the Odin can destroy these, and I believe particles are our enemy. So that's the whole thing there. We do have 3 units, and collectors can be built with things like the lathe and the Odin. The lathe and the Odin can build on the emitters, so we're definitely going to want our ships to be down here, and these are what's needed to gain power. and build. So let's just start with what we got. Wow, that's a little loud, but that's okay. So we can see we're already building up an energy collector with our lathe laser. Admiral, I forgot to inform you, we were unable to repair the internal damage of Odin. Nanite repair systems are doing their best, and damage control is handling the more complicated damages. We should be at full health soon. Same goes for the Rift Lab. I'm very aware. The nanites have it under control. We will be fine. Odin has the best lasers around, and particles will have a royally tough time getting past. So we're pretty defensive to the particles, which sounds pretty good to me. As we can see, we are building up these energy nodes, and I think they'll send energy. Yeah, so see, they're just pumping out energy once they're built, which is pretty cool. So we built them with our lathe laser, and it looks like they're sending energy pretty much everywhere, so that's pretty good. So if we come over here, this is still being built because we built a collector on it, so we don't necessarily have to be in range. I kind of want to be a little bit more forward. I mean, look, we're a freaking flying ship. That's so. I'm going to turn off this help mode. There we go. So this is being built. This is being built. I think this one is building over here as well. Yeah. So I'm going to wait to build another one because I definitely want this one built first. Because this is the lathe laser, right? I mean, this is... Oh, it is built. There we go. So we can toss in another one of these. Boom. There we go. And this can move on up. So now we have one of our lasers targeting this emitter, and we're now moving up our first assault ship. This has a laser on it, and there we go. It's targeting this emitter as well. Bazinga. There we go. We've destroyed our first enemy. Looks like these are taking their time to build, so maybe we can we use our energy? See, we can use our energy too to build. So it is much more effective to be doing it this way. So we'll build these up. Maybe we'll start to move this up because this can build right there. So this is also a building tool. So we'll build that up, which is awesome, which will give us even more help. Build these bad boys. Once they're completed, move them up as well. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And yeah, I mean, we're literally flying ships to destroy particles in Creeper World. I mean, how cool is that? You can move forward. Continue the assault, please. And we now have our first assault ship. This cannot do damage to the heavy units, but I think this is more of an anti-particle ship, would be my guess. I don't know for sure, but... oh no! We lost our lathe! Okay, so leaving them alone, not exactly the best. Understandable, but we do have a new energy source up here, so I'm just going to rebuild it up here. That way we don't have to worry so much about it. Although the one thing to note is the lathe does use less energy to build, so that was a little bit of a mistake on my part. Again, first time actually flying around, all I did was see how do I build stuff, and that's about it. So, oh, I don't want to move you too far. Don't want to move you too far, sirs. I mean, look at this. All right, this should be built up. Looks like we're pretty good. Let's assault, right? Let's move our fleet in. Maybe it's not built quite yet, but let's move in behind. Should be finishing up relatively soon, and that should still finish even though we're gone, because the energy collected, right? So 162. Maybe not. I didn't want to leave them behind. Yeah, see, it is not building when we're not there, unfortunately. All right. Well, we definitely want our lathe laser, so let's just go back, finish this up. Lathe laser, and these are probably gonna die now, so shame to me, shame to me. Let's finish this up, get everything within range of our main base. Looks like we do want to stick together as, you know, a unit, makes sense. Get your butt up there. Yeah, see, those are just easily taking down all of the little ones. And there we go. Now we have all of our ships. Move, 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 and we'll come in behind. This one is a little low on health, so let's watch it, but we should be able to get there before... Ooh, let's move you to the side so it shoots the other ship first. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And these are taking out any particles that... Ooh, what is that? Okay, we're good, we're good. Moving on. Looks like there's a little bit more going on over here, so let's move into particle energy source range so we can start healing these bad boys up. Ooh, we have to go over the mountain. I mean, oh, we took some damage going over the mountain. Interesting. We are definitely faster than our friends, so that is something to note as well. Us being faster is not actually a good thing, I would think. I mean, I think we would want our sort of destroyer ships to go in first. So, not always the best thing to be faster. We want to move in slightly more. There we go, there we go. And I hope these will repair themselves. And by repair themselves, I mean, like, we're by the energy. The energy collector should be ours. We should be gathering energy. So I kind of hope that will be good. Looks like we only have one more to go, so let's just keep going around. I did notice that we took some damage flying over the mountain, so I'm not going over the mountain again. And that'll build up a nice energy collector, so, you know, makes sense. Maybe we'll try and just build that one just so it's built. Not that there's any real reason to do so, but let's start going over here. It does look like it's built quite a lot of defenses, so let's hope we can kind of take it out from afar. Oh, come on, Chip. Oh, here they come. Oh my. Oh, no, looks like we're good. On the assault, looks like we've taken out all the defenses, and I think we now have it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, how wide? It still blows my mind. Like, how crazy is this? Zap, 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 zap. Bazinga. There we go. Objective obtained. And we have jumped. Let's do one more, since this was rather quick. Again, we'll definitely be doing that. Fantastic. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Not the best time, but again, I really am just like, I have no idea what I'm doing with these. I mean, this is so different. There we go. After a very smooth first engagement, I mean, we didn't lose a ship or anything, or nothing, you know. The team realizes they overestimated their jump drive condition and have drifted to an area emitting peculiar signals while it is repaired. Note, the hold objective will complete once all particle emitters are destroyed. This will be the case in all PF missions which have a hold objective. So we have a hold objective, but if we are able to destroy everything, we will complete the hold objective right away, so the hold objective doesn't matter. Well, it's not that doesn't matter, but... Ooh. Whoa! Here we go. So cinematic. Captain, corporate ships detected. Acknowledged. Get them on communications ASAP. Whoa! Corporate refugee outpost and to small corporate fleet. Corporate refugee outpost to small corporate fleet. Come in, small corporate fleet of unknown designation. Over. Acknowledge the hail. Even if it's a trap by some pirate or a marauder scum, we are out of the system. We can egress. We can egress with speed. This is the MHQ Odin. MHQ Odin to presumed corporate refugee outpost. We hear you loud and clear. Over. Corporate refugee outpost to MHQ Odin and escorts. Be advised, you are entering a hot zone of hostile particulate, and there is a massive amount of debris surrounding our position. I like how it's just crossed out and not deleted. We would like you not to become part of it. Over. MHQ Odin to corporate refugee outpost. Do you need assistance? Odin may be able to provide assistance even in the debris field. Over. Their talk seems legit. This is either very convincing pirates or an actual corporate outpost refitted to house refugees. No immediate response. Corporate refugee outpost to MHQ Odin. Do you have live intel to our situation? We disadvised your offer of aid, but will accept if you are fully aware of our situation, as we are pretty desperate. Energy reserves dwindling, solar collection inadequate, but please do not aid us unless you have live intelligence on our situation. We do not want more dead remains of ships in our graveyard. Over. We have live intel of your situation. We will take this as an acknowledgement of the go for providing aid. ETA approximately 1 minute. Over. Okay. Thank you, sirs and sirettes. We have V-shield generators protecting us completely from the particles and laser towers on standby as a last defense. The shield ever fails due to technical issues. They are currently not armed, and the V-shield has been sustained. The concern is lack of power for the Green Eye refinery in the near future. Over. I mean, that could be problematic. Everything that revolves around this shield, if it goes down. But we have lack of power for the thing that's going to power it. I would turn everything off. I'm sorry, I'm living in the dark. Roger that, MHQ and escorts. MHQ and escorts will be closing on your positions momentarily. Over. Admiral. Odin reactors will not be able to sustain full weapons fire. Advise we enter the shielding of the outpost and destroy particulate emitters in a hit-and-run style until enough are destroyed and we can hold onto built energy collectors. Acknowledge, XO. We'll see how this plays out. We need to get the Rift Lab connected to that outpost and provide power. Oh, we have to provide power for that. Because we're a Rift Lab. Oh, that makes so much sense. We will need to undock, at least momentarily, as there is something funky with the connection system. Bring Odin and escorts in on my mark. Okay. Super wild. Okay, so we're flying in from outside of the map. I don't know if we can control ourselves right now. Okay, so it looks like we can sort of say where we're going. So let's go to the base, I suppose. So what do we have? We have like a particulate per second. This is 1 as well. 1 as well. We have southwest on the map. Very, very cool. See, this one's 0.33, so this one's probably a good one to sort of take out early on. 1, a 1, a 0.17. Yeah, that corner is ours as well. Easy peasy. So take out those corners first. Corner. So it looks like, well, I guess this corner is kind of guarded a little bit. But this corner is completely open. So it's going for this corner, and then I guess working our way around to this corner and beyond. Because these are kind of spread out, probably pretty decent. But I guess we have to get in and save this base. And yeah, let's take a look at the base itself. Oh, the debris field literally is like a field. It's floating rocks and stuff. It's crazy. I love it. I love it. How much energy? They have 50 energy in the banks. Their energy reserves are running lower, but there is an energy source right there, which is very, very cool. Definitely going to need that. Okay, they are flying in. I was going to say, I hope they're coming in. There we go. Little lagging on my part. Some things are being destroyed. Looks like the cannons the missiles will shoot down the particulates, which is fantastic. It is a little laggy on our system, I will say that for sure. But, I'm sure that'll clean up once we get some of these particulates down. Zooming out. Jeez, I'm getting like 11 frames. Maybe if I zoom in to... See, even if I zoom in like down here, my frames are not doing good. Interesting. But that's okay, because this is different. Let me see, if I go to... This will make it chunky, but we're just flying in right now, so we'll take a little bit of chunkiness. Maybe times 2 speed. Better. No. Times 4 is getting me a little bit faster. I mean, the real key is we just need our ships to get in here, right? So they are flying. Alright. I can't take the chunkiness. I'd rather it go slow and steady, or slow and smoother. And again, once we get in range, we will start the particulate destruction, I think. And that should work out for us, so... Although, honestly, how much energy do they have left? They have plenty of energy left. I think we're going to take a little bit of a diversion. Don't tell them that we're diverting slightly, because there really isn't that much over here. And if we can kind of take this out right away, that sounds pretty good to me. Plus, it might reduce some of the lag. See, we're already coming in hot. Look at that. Although there is no energy over here, there is an energy source there. That is kind of the... We'll try and use that. Yeah, look at that. See? Shoot him. Oh my gosh, the range is so cool. I mean, this is incredibly cool. So, that really is the only way to... They still have 100 energy there. They're doing good. Right. Our laser should kick in momentarily. Oh, that's just super high, so we would have to go really high for that, because we can change the height. Very, very cool. There we go. We're within laser range. Our other ships are coming in as backup. We're destroying the particulates. Easy peasy. Their energy still holding strong. I think this was a valid choice for us in our first venture. Do it. Other laser kick in momentarily, hopefully. Yeah, the health is going down. It's almost there. It's at 3. Now we have 2 lasers on it, so it should be good now. Odin, get out of there. Perfect. And this should... Buzzing it. There we go. We're going to send our ships to help out, oddly enough. Ooh. What do we have? Honestly, actual corporation weapons make our missile launchers look like a joke than an actual missile turret. Shall I have personnel disarm them? Yes. All they're doing is generating noise down here. However, rearm them once the corporate fleet leaves. Oh, this is not us. Either by success or failure. Although inactive, the missile launchers provide cover for salvage teams. Roger that. Roger that? I will get missile launcher teams to cease fire? I kind of like them shooting. They were doing something, you know? I mean, I didn't want to send my ships to actually defend the base. Oddly enough. I think the base will be defended with just the shield, though. So if we select a height, I think we want to go up. Now the question is, how high is this? 150 maybe? Oh wait, but we want the energy first, don't we? Yeah, we kind of want the energy, don't we? So we're going to want to lower ourselves. How do we lower? Alright, let's lower them. Get this energy built. Alright, let's move our Odin into ship space. That should be... The Odin itself should be able to clear things up. We just need to make sure we land prior to this energy running out. Why are you not building? Quite the gang of particle emitters you found on this outpost. You found your outpost around. They moved in after our home was obliterated by the Vertu menace. We then set up shop here, and Vertu frigates passed by our position. I've never seen frigates be that beefy. Defense forces never stood a chance. We are painfully aware of the effectiveness of the Vertu war machine. Sadly, it is impractical to make a perfect citizen transport while keeping it as a warship. So you will have to stay here and stay off Odin. We're not taking you with us. Fresh supplies, more resources, and we will refill your outpost batteries, so you may be better equipped. Also, since we have a lathe turret system, enjoy your energy collectors. Just don't lose it. It should provide more than enough power for your refinery. Hopefully, we can get you all a transport out of this transport out of this hell space in the near future. I don't know why hell space just was not recognizing my brain. Corporate has fallen, but has passed the torch to the Imperium with complete success. Wow, that is quite a ship you have there, and that is quite saddening news, but we shall endure. Thank you for the aid, however. Brief it may be. Shields are the way to stay safe from the particulates, just not from Vertu. Very true. We will be moving on once the particles are here. Or the particles here have been dealt with. Damage control has made a breakthrough on how our jump drives were malfunctioning. We will be able to start jumping again, although as limited as previously expected. Roger that. We will help this refugee outpost and get going. Give Vertu and Nexius all the hell with Odin in any way possible. That can mean factors more to us than getting out of this hell space. That is exactly what we plan to do with Odin that is exactly what the plan with Odin was upon its construction. Oof, we shall always find time to help trap people like you. Then be on your way, Admiral James. Ooh, Admiral James, we have a name. Oh, there we go. We built this energy collector down here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We are building this collector. That's what I wanted to see, because I want this collector to refill the energy of our friends. Did we... Okay, so now, did this build the collector up here? It did. So is this collector enough to power everything? Or do we still have to land? I guess that's the question, right? I'm gonna see. You know, I never do this, but I'm gonna do a save right here. Just gotta save one. That's fine. And twice, just as a precaution, because we built this collector and it said this collector should be enough for your refineries. So I don't think we actually have to land. That's kind of my goal and my hope. Now, is this collector refilling things? I don't think so. So we're going to want our Odin on the move again. So I'm going to move the Odin down over here to refill our friendos, and then we're gonna take the assault up, right? So can I select the Odin with them? I think I can. Good. We will create a squad. Let's move them up a little bit, because we're going to need everybody up. Oh wait, they are getting refilled. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Again, this collector has been built, so fingers crossed. That's still using that energy. So we shall see. Squad, let's move on up, because we have this bad boy to deal with over here. So let's move the squad on over. And let's also move the squad on up. Alright, I think we need to be... This might be a 150er. So let's get them way up there so we can take this one out. Looks like most... Ooh, there's an energy collector in the middle there. Good, good, good. There we go. Look at that. We have our lasers firing. We should be able to take this one out. No problem now. Oh. Good, good, good. Another one of these gonna be destroyed, which is awesome. Then we're immediately going down. I am super paranoid. They still have enough juice in the bank as well, assuming it just takes the green R. So I think we're okay. Oh, they're destroying my collector down there. Shame, shame, shame. There we go. Get our butt. No, I don't want to be adaptive. We're going down here to the next collector, refill, and then we're just going to move on. Because again, this one was the really easy one. I was planning on moving from the easy one around this way. Apparently we're going to move this way, and that's okay. Because a lot of these particles are just sort of flying around, and the base is really protecting itself because this collector is actually shooting things down as well. So bazinga, just like that. So we actually have just bonus deaths on our hand. Not deaths, I suppose, but bonus damage, as it were. So I'm going to move my base right on over here. The other three will follow suit. Wish I had a way to boost their speed a little bit. Yeah, and that's just filling them with energy as well, which is awesome. Ooh, what is going on here? Something happened to them. I don't know. That was a little, like, energy wave. Oh, it's so cool. I still can't get... I can't get over this enough. I mean, it is so wild how this works. I'm actually going to position these guys a bit further up, I think, right? Because we're going to be going to the north next. So this area is already handled. The other two can definitely start moving. Oh, well. Yeah, so, like, these two, they can move to, like, here already. Hopefully start getting some shots in. And our actual base destroyers will follow suit. Green R is looking okay. So we're still good. They do still have 6 energy in the bank, so we'll see what happens once they're done with that 6 energy. Boom, that is still collecting. You're doing great. You're doing grand. Frame rate still not the best, but that's okay. Again, this is just spectacle. It is so cool. How far away? I think they can shoot from there. We're going to want these two. The other two. These two. We're going to move them way up. To like here. Base just needs to make sure it is shooting its laser. There we go. Actually, in fact, everything can sort of move past. I mean, I think it can shoot behind us as well. So, ooh, taking a couple of hits. I probably don't want to move directly on top of the base, I will say. I should angle at least my main base around. I don't want that. Oh no, it can't. Yeah, no, it still can shoot. Yeah. Perfect. And this should start firing, so this should go down relatively quickly. And then we're going to go for the energy source, get this other one over in this corner, which is another one. And then we're down to mostly just this one, and this one. So this corner is heavy, but definitely manageable. Looks like energy collection is still happening, which is awesome. Or green art collection is still happening. So perfect, yeah. I mean, I think we made a good choice there. Let's move up the assault ships. Let's move up the Odin in a second. And we can start moving now. Yeah, look at that. And the last ship, which I can no longer select because the Odin is just that big, can move on over here. I'll get the Odin to build the energy source because it's faster and it can also connect and resupply things anyway, so it needs the energy the most. There we go. Energy source getting built. Fantastisch. Alright, so the Odin is good there. Let's just get this in range. And you know what? These two, they're immediately just departing. This area is secure. We don't need those two there. We just want the ones that are going to destroy the base here. The Odin can handle anything that comes out of it. So we want these to start thinning out the herds, if you will. Is Greenar still looking good? Is it still gathering Greenar? I guess is the big question, right? So the energy collector is up, which is good. Greenar is stable, but it's not collecting crystals, so we may have to come back. Okay, so that's our time limit to come back. But oh, there we go, Buzzinga. Moving on. Let's get our ships going. These have taken some hits. I think I want them to be a little bit more grouped up for these two. Because if they're more grouped up, maybe they can kill the things before they explode on our ships. There we go, yeah. Ooh, still taking some hits. So let's get the Odin in there, of course. There we go. Oop. So how did you get this much debris here? Mostly stupid pirates and marauders. Some unfortunate corporate ships, too. Walk in, get banged up by debris, explode, get ambushed by one particle. Quite a few also rammed our little island here. And you've been getting resources from salvaging the debris field? Correct. We used to get a lot of reactor parts and exotic reactor fuel. The debris fields, however, have grown so large, all drifting reactors detonated. Oh. That's not good. Must have been quite a show. It was, if only the particle was around them. The chain reaction would have taken out all emitters while we stayed cozy inside of our shield. We will be giving you a reactor schematic so you can build one using whatever materials you have around here. Doubt many schematics survived in the graveyard. Correct, Admiral. Thank you very much for it. We're so kind. You know, it's good friends. You know, we're just good friends. It's all about friendship. The possibilities are endless. They have plenty of greenery, yeah. This would have been nice to be a collector, because then it would start shooting stuff down. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. Our two ships are doing grand, although their health definitely diminished. So we're gonna hold back on sending them off on any more loner missions. But I think our next goal is this energy collector. I want the Odin to go with them, not necessarily lead the charge. I can lead the charge. Just get on out there. I am paranoid. One of our objectives is to protect the Odin HQ. I mean, if that dies, I don't know if like this swarm would be enough to kill them, you know. So definitely. Ooh. Oh, are we hitting asteroids? Is that what's doing it? What is going on? There was a little bit of damage. It wasn't much. And I don't see an asteroid. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, look at those asteroids. Or not, or debris. Or debris. They're not really healing from being around us, which is interesting. I figured being around us, it would just like providing ammo would provide power, so I figured we would actually stop here. Let's let the others catch up a little bit. Yeah, the others are catching up. Not like right on time. Look at this. See, they're sending out like their entire little fleet, but the other ships caught up just in time. And oh, this is really... Oh, is this emitting a particle every point? Oh, is that it? This isn't... This isn't what I thought. I thought this was emitting a particle every... Or 0.17 particles a second. Right? When in reality, it's emitting a particle every 0.17 seconds. So that is the problem right now, and we lost everything. So let us get our Odin back. I think our Odin is a little bit weak for now. We can maybe fly on up, try and get this one. I'm gonna go top down just to see where it would be. So like right like this. And can we rebuild in here? I don't know. Looks like we are getting power. Fantastic. So we can also place down a destroyer. Just one though. And yeah. So that is a little bit of a problem. Oh, I definitely went too high. Perfectly fine. So adaptive? Does adaptive just keep going higher and higher? Okay, I guess it's not that. I was hoping adaptive would like be like there's something on this height nearby and it would adapt to it. I don't know what adaptive is. It's a little worrisome because there's a lot of particles around here and I am kind of flying directly into them. And looks like we're still handling it okay. I don't know why my mega laser isn't on. Unless... Yeah, I mean, we're at the right height, right? And we're a little bit above it? Maybe we have to be below it? So... 50? Odin? Oh, what? Okay. I was very confused at the end there. Let's... Wow, okay. What just happened? I will say reading those wrong was part of my fault. But I don't know why I wasn't shooting the base, and that was confusing me. And it didn't look like my health was low, and then I just died? So that's a thing. Good to know. And these were getting ammo. And the, okay, let's restart that, because holy moly. Once these are filled with ammo, which they should do. collector. Do your job. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit faster by splitting up the team initially. Now you're going up, and you're going over here. Interesting. That was mind-blowing to me. I do not know what happened there. And I'm very curious. I'm very sure Vertu will tell me I did something incredibly wrong. But I thought we were doing fine. How's up here? Alright, they need to be one higher. Yeah, definitely one higher. Alright, there we go. They're a little close. It's a little hard to judge. And now they're going too high. I guess that's like just the right one. Alright, Odin has this collector up. This collector is going. And this Odin should be able to take that out. These three should be able to take this out, I hope. Yeah, that's gonna go down, no problem. Very intriguing. Alright, Odin, you can stop. Back it up, back it up, back it up. There we go. We got super laser on the target. All other lasers saving the day. And wow, the Odin was able to destroy that before this got destroyed. Good on the Odin. The Ship of Kings, even. I'm going to send that back to recharge, I suppose. Because I figured this would have been gone. It's still at 1. Oh, there we go. Whew. Interesting. They do have, like, no ammo, so... I still don't understand what adaptive means. Oh, gosh. I did not. I accidentally clicked the help, and it like, whoa. Oh. Debris causes damage to nearby units. Large debris causes more damage. Okay. Good to know. Running into debris hurts, and I kind of got that towards the end. Although it's we don't really have a good side view. I wish we could have a side view camera in Creeper World, I will say. Because of the way the camera is set up, it's a little awkward to be like, are they going to hit debris at this height? And things of that nature. There we go. All of these should connect up, which is grand. I'm guessing that might be healing? Let's turn this off again. It's going to freeze this. Okay. And ammo recharging. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's move on. So, this will take a second, but we know what we're doing. We'll send those ships off to battle, send our Odin off to battle, and we'll go around again, except this time we'll take on this one in the corner last. Again, 0.71 particles per second is actually 6 a second, I believe, not one every 6 seconds. So, or maybe it's not. I don't know. It seemed like they were flying out of there and they just destroyed all of our ships. So I could be completely wrong. But we have the next assault going. I apologize for that. I have no idea. Again, this is my first time doing this, and this is very, very strange. So we do want to avoid debris, and I'll try and avoid that a lot more in the future. It does look like energy collectors do heal you up, so it's energy collectors when you're nearby with the Rift Lab do tend to heal. Didn't seem like they were healing with this one, but that could have just been I wasn't there long enough or something along those lines. Okay. And we know the small ships have to get pretty close. The Odin doesn't have to get nearly as close, because it is the flagship. Actually, I'm going to send this right off over here. As it passes, it should be able to shoot. Let's point it towards it and then have it go over there. Actually, that one only has 2 health. Maybe not. I'll leave this back. Have the Odin go. Although, oh no, it's getting healed by the Odin. Okay, so now it is getting healed by the Odin. I don't know. I'm very confused by some things. So you stay by the Odin. You two. Start from over here. Odin, don't go too far. There we go. Beautiful. Little ship, move on up. I am glad I did that save, which saved quite a lot of time, because I clearly had no idea what I was doing. I thought, I mean, again, I thought this was the weakest one, because it's emitting the least amount. And apparently just going to that was destruction. And I guess going for one of, but that's the thing, this one, we went for the one that was 0.33, which should be 3 a second. And it was, the Odin was able to take it by itself. So I don't know why this one wasn't, and the other one was. It was very confused. But that's okay. I'm allowed to be confused. Let's move this over, make sure it's shooting these. There we go. That's what we want them to see. These two are good. Move them over. See, this is now not healing. It's at 3. It was at 2, so it was healing a little bit. But oh, it says health. Oh, no, that's a destroyer. 6.6 out of 12, 6.7. We have read this already, so I'm not going to reread it. I apologize. Just kind of want to get this particle destruction on the road, as it were. Okay. Odin, move out. We're going to move out as a unit from here on out. We're going to try and avoid this debris, that debris field. So let's just put them all over there. The Odin. Whew. This is, I still boggles my mind how you do this in Reaper World. Alright, so that needs to be like there. And then the Odin can be coming up behind. Alright, and then we're going to assault this one. So we need to be high. But step 1, let's first kill this one, which is apparently a weak one. Oh, and now that's almost full. No, it's not almost full. It's at 7.8. 7.8 is pretty good comparatively. Almost gone. Good, good, good. Much success. Move them up. I think it was 75 over here. I want to hope and pray. And we're going to go top down just to see, and we're going to move. Boop, boop, boop. Now at 75 they should be over this debris field, so it shouldn't matter that we were crossing the stream, so to speak. The base itself still doing fine. Plenty of green R, as with before. We're handling things fairly well. I mean, there are quite a lot down there, and I'm I'm getting a little worried. Now, I guess the question is, there's no, like, limiter here. Maybe because, like, maybe that's spewing out so many more because it's allowed to have so many on the map. I don't know. But let us see how it goes. Ooh, base. Back it up. Oh, I think. Wait, I can't tell if it's too high or not. How close are we? Yeah, well, looks like we should be in range. So I'm going to change the Odin. Move to hover height 50. Yes. Is that going to do it? Are you gonna fire your mega laser? Okay, so stay at 50. Okay, so 50 it is. Oh no. 50 and 50. And we can get this one destroyed. Glorious. It's a again, without having... Oh, wait. There is a free cam mode, isn't there? Oh, man. I've never actually used the free cam in Creeper World. Next time I do this, I will look into that, because I know you can, like, really change the camera, and that might be exactly what I need, a free cam. And if you're yelling at me in the comments, I apologize. Alright, if our squad can't take this one, I'm gonna be very upset with it. Odin is doing fine. Everything else is looking pretty good. You can do it. Just fall. You know you want to. There's so many particles. Die. There we go. Alright, now we're moving down to the lowest of the low. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna move as a unit, but slowly as a unit. So we're only moving to here, I think. Did we lose a ship? No. Your health is fine. Your health is fine. All the healths are fine. Which is good. Our goal is to turn this energy source on, because there is a lot of things over here. And having an energy source on our side will be important. Alright, so with this energy source, we're going to move up slightly. They are destroyed. Oh, shouldn't have moved up. Move back. Oh, no. No, Odin. Alright. They are beelining for the energy source now, it looks like. So that's awesome. So now, we're gonna... Looks like they are focusing on the energy source. So we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna move you off to the side. Let's see, if we get this close enough to the side, will it just shoot the main base? Is the question. Okay, yes. Oh, but now the main base wants that. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We got it. Okay. Woo! That took a second. Thank you for liberating us from the particle. Resources are plentiful thanks to the debris. But energy is a major concern. No major source besides just pathetic solar radiation. What is being... Are they shooting the debris? Oh wait, we can blow up the debris. Oh. Interesting. No, sorry. Pathetic solar radiation in our space, and the pathetic remains of reactors and fuel before you showed up. We will get to constructing mega solar farms, now using the energy you've given us to become sustainable. Again, we all thank you for this. We thought we were going to wither away in the cold vacuum of space once life support failed. Many have considered suicide, but we have done our best to keep their spirits up. And with you arriving, I think our casualties will stay at zero for the future. We are forever grateful. May you succeed in whatever mission you are on with that magnificent ship. Wish we could do more. Admiral, we have finished detecting assessment of jump traffic pairs. It still requires a lot of energy. Still too much for combat and emergency jumps. Odin will have to rely on its main engines to get out of danger. But when the coast is clear, we'll be able to jump within nominal range. Understood. Now that we have helped these refugees, military personnel, time to jump to unredacted, clearance authorized, the military R&D lab at Sigma in the Sigma system. Okay, Admiral James, please take a copy of Corporate Laser Tower Schematic. Ooh, Corporate Laser Tower. It's very capable of defending areas from the particle, allowing your ships to not be stuck on defensive terrain. Also, they are far better than the snipers and missile launchers, but with less range. Very, very cool. So we have a laser tower that's better than snipers and missile launchers, but a little bit less range. Works for me. Let's get out of here. Sounds like a good old time. Get out of here, debris. I'm done with you. Very, very cool. This has been 1 through 3 of the CWPF campaign. There we go. It is a beta. Just to show them off. There are 2 more. We have Second Contact and RCTS, which I'm hoping to do in the future. I hope you enjoy this. Definitely very different. I'm not very good at it yet, and I will hope to have free camera for the next time. So just want to show that off for sure. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I definitely did. Have a wonderful day. I'll catch you next time. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and take care. Thank you so much.